Hi there, I'm Corrine. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing a private or personal reading right now for someone who they are a Pisces crushing on an Aries, and apparently they did some volunteer work or something together, but they have never dated, and now she's dating someone else, kind of blocked him. So let's see what's going on. Okay. There's a lot of cards. I kept pulling and pulling. So from this point on, oh, by the way, and if you'd like your own personal reading, visit my website, ancienthealingtarot.com, or just right down below, there's a link for my website or Instant Go, where you can go ahead and just send me a question right to my cell phone and I'll answer you immediately. So from this point on, I will be addressing them and it's their reading. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so I pulled a bunch of cards and then I pulled clarifiers. And then I pulled a bunch more cards and I pulled more clarifiers. And I just wanted to be sure. Okay, so, and by the way, I think it's really it's so appropriate that you would decide that today's the day, oh, I need to have a reading. It needs to be done right now because the full moon energies are all about clearing out things that no longer serve us. So your soul is saying, what should I do? Like, is this even serving me? Do I need to let it go? Is there something different coming? Am I going to wait for it? That kind of thing. This full moon energy is because it's a lunar eclipse, a full moon, a super moon, a blue moon, and a blood moon all at the same time. So I can understand wanting some clarity. So let's see what we have. Okay, back to what I was saying. I have kind of a raspy voice this week. I don't know. I think it's just winter and dry. And so excuse me if I sound like a man. All right. The first card you have is temperance. So this is about having the patience you need to watch something kind of play out and just kind of see how it goes. Not see how it goes. I'm sorry, I was sidetracked for a minute, distracted. Seeing how you have everything inside of you to create what you need for your life, but it's mostly about the patience. It's like, yeah, it's being created, it's being done. You've put in a little of this, a little of that. It's like a recipe. Now it's simmering and you're just waiting for it to cook. Okay, and so we'll go back over the clarifiers in a little bit, but so this just kind of tells a little bit of a story. So you were having patience and you were trying to bring in someone that you felt was your soulmate. Like you just met them and thought, I feel like I've known this person for many lifetimes. I really enjoy them, like them. This is an Aries. You said they're an Aries. This always reminds me of an Aries here, but it can't always be an Aries because there's many people on the planet and not every soulmate's going to have an Aries attached to it. But in this reading, I feel Aries energy. And so you were thinking, this person's my soulmate. I want them to see me as that way. But the offer isn't, the feeling isn't the same. They don't really see you that way. They're not really interested in that kind of relationship. And so, this card here is kind of like, I don't want that. I don't like, no, thank you. It's not rude. And it might be because they're focused. Maybe, she's focused on something already that has happened, and so she's not even seeing in front of her the new offer that you were giving. But I think that unfortunately, it was just an offer that wasn't at the time. I don't know ever in the future, but right now I don't see that they're interested really in that offer. And so this is putting so next you have a death card. So the offer is not really being wanted, and so the death is all about putting that situation behind and go ahead and go on and let something else be born. Can't have a rebirth without the death of something. So the death card is basically, to me, about rebirth. So you're going to have to just kind of put that behind and allow for something new to come in your path that would serve you better. And that would be good. I'm sorry, my daughter was texting me real quick. Just want to make sure everything's okay because she's at school. Okay, so it's time to kind of, you were patient, trying to bring in what you felt was a soulmate. The offer wasn't accepted, or I don't know that you made the offer, but you might have made some hints or communicated, but they're like, I'm not interested. I'm not going to look at their hands or like, no, I'm blocking that from you or blocking you from me, kind of your energies. Okay. So then we have here the Ten of Wands in reverse. So after you've put something to death, the Ten of Wands in reverse. The Ten of Wands this way is about heavy burdens, and you could see the end in sight, but you're just going to keep persevering, and you're just going to just go until you finish. But this way, it's like you're done persevering, you're dropping the burden, and you're just moving on, kind of thing. You're done with the burden. It's over. It's too much a burden to bear, kind of thing, and it's like just letting it go. Okay, and then you also have the Eight of Swords in reverse. When she's upright, she is confused. She doesn't know where to go in life. She feels trapped. She's trapped by her own self-inflicted ideas of what she should be doing, or what she should be proceeding with in life. But either way, she's trapped. She doesn't know how to move forward, but she's actually not trapped at all. It's just in her mind. Like I said, it's her own self-inflicted thoughts and worries and concerns and traps that she's placed on herself that is holding her there. But if she just takes her blindfold off, she can easily walk right out. There's plenty of room. Just walk right out, let it all go, leave it all behind you. And so, but this is in reverse. So this is already going ahead, and like now that it's in reverse, it's coming out of it. They're seeing things for what it was. They're taking the blindfold off, and they're walking straight out of the trap that they had put on themselves. Like maybe you think, I can't move forward. I got to wait. This is going to be for me. I'll just give them time. And honestly, I don't know that they're focusing on you at all, really, to be honest. Okay. And I don't mean that rudely in any kind of way. So for temperance, so you're having patience. And so you had maybe some... you're going to have the patience, and you're going to, like the message here that they're telling you for your patience, that the reward for your patience that you've had and how you just tried to just do the right thing and be good, is you're going to be getting some messages coming in from someone, and possibly a fire sign or an earth sign, which just wait, because this is going to come into play later on. But you're going to get messages, and those messages are going to make you kind of feel like everything's fair and right again. And so I'm thinking it's going to be someone new, someone that you haven't previously been communicating with, and they're going to want to get in touch with you, and you're going to communicate back and forth. And okay, I don't know if you are on a dating site or something like that, but I feel like you might be communicating with people online, meeting new people. So maybe you have joined a dating site, or you're going to join a dating site here soon, and you're going to get communication. And all of a sudden, you're just going to be like, okay, this is fair. This is right. Everything feels good to me. Everything's getting balanced out. My emotions, my inner self is feeling balanced and right again. So that's good. And so, so about this person who you thought was your soulmate kind of person, who you feel is maybe for you, it's interesting because on both sides of it we have the same card here. So underneath of it and beside it we have the Four of Cups. They're both about not wanting to accept an offer, not taking the offer, not being interested. And so that's just reiterating that. And so I'm thinking like maybe, I don't know if you had any communication with them or not, but you might have come on and not come on to them, but like communicated with them or kind of let them know you might be interested or something, but they felt you were coming in really quick and recklessly, and they just weren't really interested in it for some weird reason. And I don't know that you're quick and reckless at all. I don't feel that from your energy, but for some reason they felt like you were just going to come in and go or something. And so or maybe that was them. Maybe they talked to you for a minute and decided they weren't interested, and as fast as they talked to you, they disappeared again, and you never really got even the chance to go out with them, but they had shown an interest, and as soon as they showed the interest, they were just back out as fast as they came. And this is the Three of Pentacles, or the Four of Pentacles, sorry. The Four of Pentacles is about just holding on to your money, trying not to spend your money so much, but right here I'm thinking it's just like holding on close to your heart, your emotions and your feelings, and not wanting to really reveal them. And maybe they didn't really communicate with you how they felt properly, or you tried to communicate with them and they wouldn't open up, or vice versa, they communicated with you. But I think right now you're just kind of holding on close to your emotions, trying to protect your heart, and you're not really telling them how you feel, or they're not telling you anything. That's just kind of like, well, you said they're blocked. They're probably not communicating with you at all, and it's just holding on, like keeping you out of their zone, their area, unfortunately, their life. So, okay, so back to the Four of Cups again. So underneath of the Four of Cups, you have the Knight of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Cups is all about new love offers coming in and someone who kind of slow and steady makes his mind up, going for it. And this would be towards a water sign like a Pisces as yourself, or them going towards someone else, the water sign going towards them. But in reverse, there's no one going, no love offers being offered or received from you right now at this time regarding this situation. They're not offering you anything at all to go on for you to go ahead and go forward and offer your cup of love. You're not able to do that right now. Then you also have the Ten of Cups in reverse. So these are like the only reverse cards that came out at all is underneath of this, I believe. No, you had a couple here. I'm lying. Okay, Ten of Cups in reverse is Ten of Cups is about the happy home, happy family, all your cups. Cups are love in the tarot, so there's only 10 cups you can have. So this is about having all 10 cups fulfilled. So that would be happy home, happy life, children, whatever you consider to be happy home life. But it's in reverse, so there's no future here being lined up right now. It's not in the cards. Literally, it's not in the cards at the moment. Okay, so then you have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is about just kind of taking what you have and just kind of going forward, just taking your dignity you have, leaving what's behind. So this situation is one where you just got to kind of let it go and take what you can out of it and just move on kind of thing and learn the lesson, or not even necessarily learn the lesson, but just move forward, have your dignity, have your pride, and like just do it kind of thing. I always say suck it up, and I don't mean that mean, but that's how I feel about myself. Just suck it up, do it, deal with it, and keep your dignity. But I'm a Leo. I'm all about you. Cancer people don't. They're more emotional. So you might have had some conversations that are like, I really want you back, or I need you, or I want you, but I don't know that. I don't know for sure. Okay, so we have the Death card. That's about the death of a situation and rebirthing a new situation, if you recall. And so below the Death card, which is great because it's a rebirth, you got some really, really great cards. Really great cards. First card, Ace of Swords. That's all about. So what you're putting a death and you're rebirthing a whole new way of thinking about things, seeing yourself, the way that you approach situations, the way you just have this new clarity. And I think that's that full moon going to bring that into a lot of us. And you're just going to have a clarity about a situation and about yourself and about your worth and who you are and what you have to offer. And you're just going to just look at things a whole new way. And anything that, like this kind of sword energy where you're feeling trapped in your thoughts and stuff like you were before, or trapped in a situation like you just can't be positive about it. It's over. It's done. You don't have to worry about... like this is probably you took your pride, you walked on and you moved on, and now you're going to start. This is a new birth, new time. Everything, this cycle's moving on throughout the reading here. And then you also have Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Swords is your thoughts. Pentacles is your foundation. So you're having a brand new foundation. And when I say foundation, like to me, whatever is important to you. When you come home at night, you want to have a place to come home to, and whoever or what you want in that place with you, whatever your idea of it. And for you, it looks like you're looking for love. That's what your foundation is. So if it's just you want to come home and count your money all to yourself every night and have no one around you, that's what your foundation is. You want to come home to a loving person that's caring for you, and she's home I'm not saying she's the homemaker doing this or that, but if that's what you want, that's what you're bringing into your path. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles too. So you're birthing an independence, a self-independence where you're going to have a self-love. And there's a huge, huge message going around to people right now, and it is about self-love. And the Queen of Pentacles, she loves herself and she's not dependent on anybody. But then it doesn't mean you can't have anybody. It just means you're not dependent on anyone for your pentacle, for your stable foundation and stuff. So it's like, that's not saying you can't have anyone around, but you're finding the beauty in your own life and your own self, your own self-worth. And when you find that beauty in your self-worth, then you're able to bring in whoever it is that's out there waiting for you. And you do have the Queen of Pentacles twice in your reading, by the way. So getting to about this point in the reading, I was kind of looking forward. I'm thinking, well, I feel a lot of grounded earth energy coming to you. I feel like you're somehow just stabilizing all of a sudden, just feeling grounded and secure all of a sudden going in this point forward. Okay, so now we have I'm just looking for it. I think that somewhere down here you had a choice to make. Yeah, okay, so this will be interesting. I'm just trying to skip ahead a bit. Okay, so here we have, remember, the Ten of Wands in reverse, deciding to drop the burden and not going to do it anymore. And then you have here the Five of Swords. And so the Five of Swords is about a shallow victory. So it's like someone in the situation may be feeling a little victorious about it, or maybe it's not, it's just like you might go forward, move forward, and you might have some communication where you say something you shouldn't have said, or they say something and they feel like, oh, that makes me feel better, but you didn't really win in the end. Or you might talk to someone about them and say something that isn't nice or right for no reason, kind of thing. That's the kind of shallow victory. It's winning a battle that you didn't really win, kind of thing. So I'm not sure why that's coming up here. I don't know if you had a choice to make and you didn't make the choice, or you're going to have a choice to make and it's going to make you feel, I don't know, you're going to maybe have something come up where you choose to take the higher ground or the lower ground. You might for a moment take the lower ground and then feel like you're victorious on that situation. But maybe that's them. Maybe they're going to say or do something about you. I'm not sure. Maybe them just like blocking you. You're dropping that energy and just like... because they feel like it might be actually them feeling like they have the victory over you somehow, some way, but you're dropping all that and letting that go. And so, so you might have felt like they're thinking they have the upper hand, or they controlled the situation, and that might have been stressing you out, or you're just letting all that go. And then you're going to move forward. You're taking whatever worries and stresses you have with you. You could be moving towards an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, someone that might live farther away from you, or someone you're talking to from a distance, something along that line. But it could be just you're going into uncharted territory. You're going to try something new. You took all your worries with you. You're going to figure it out later. You're narrowing down your worries. You used to have a lot more, and they're getting less and less. So now you're like, okay, I can handle it. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I'm moving forward. And I'm just going to deal with it when I get there, but I know I'm ready for some forward momentum in my life. Okay, so last card that I clarified here is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Remember, she just needs to take her blindfold off. And so now you're in reverse, so she is taking her blindfold off. She, as in you'll be taking your blindfold off. And then it's like, I want to know, what are you seeing clearly finally? Now you've taken the blindfold off. You're walking out of the situation. What are you walking into or walking out of? So look at the first card we get, the Death card again. So more rebirth, more renewal. So you're walking out of a situation that didn't serve you, and you're walking towards a new situation, something where you realize you're worth it. You have to realize you're worth it. If someone's blocking you and not talking with you, you're worth more than that, and don't even waste your energy on it. I know it's easier said than done, but if they're meant to be in your life, they will be in your life, and no way they'll be in your life anyways until you're ready to let go of all the anxiety about them not being in your life anyways, because that's just how the universe works. So it's just time to put a death to all that worry, all that feeling less than or anything like that. You are just as good, and you're worthy of someone giving you love and communicating with you back and feeling that you're worth it. And I know you said you haven't dated them or anything, so there's someone out there for you. So you're putting a death to that and rebirthing something new. And then I love that right under this you have the Ace. So under your last Death card, you had two aces, which is you're putting a birth, it's a rebirth. And then you got two aces, which is about brand new. And then under this card again, you have another ace. So you have an Ace of Wands now. So now you have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is like a new, passionate, fiery beginning. So you could be doing with an air sign, an earth sign, and a fire sign. So I got thinking as this reading goes on now, I really see air, earth, and fire energy a lot. So now that I'm talking about it, you might actually really be joining a dating site or something like that, because all of a sudden your options I would recommend, if you're not on a dating site, join one, because your options are going to come to you. You're going to meet people. They're going to make you feel good, secure. They're going to make you feel passionate about yourself and about the situations. And you're just going to be ready to start something new. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, because it's time. It's your destiny. The wheel is just like a big clock that keeps turning. It never stops. Well, just think of like the wheel. A wheel just keeps going and going. And so wherever it stops is where the karma gets doled out. And so you right now, we all have our cycles. So you've moved your way up. So right now it's your time. And so you've put in the pain, the work, the soul's growth. You've been working on it. So now it's a new cycle for you in your time. So that's going to be able to allow the death of things and the new birth of things, because it's a new cycle. So that's excellent. And so then I wanted more. So I'm like, well, all right, then if this is a new cycle, who is this person they're bringing in? Like what's going to happen next with the new person that they're bringing in? And so the first card I get is a Page of Swords. So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, which all the swords in this are all Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have lots of air energy in here. This is the Libra card. But anyways, but the Page of Swords, he's just about someone who, there could be an age difference. You could be quite a bit younger than them, or they could be younger than you. But it's also just about a new coming in. Someone's coming in. They're bringing you an offer. They're going to make you think of things in a different way than you've thought of it before. But it's just like this person is going to just open your eyes to different ways of seeing things, different ways of being, and you're going to like it, and they're going to like you, and it's going to be something really exciting. But that doesn't mean they're an air sign necessarily, but they could be. And so then the next card I got was the Knight of Cups. So this is about, over here, you had the Knight of Cups, but he was in reverse. So no one was offering you love, and you weren't getting it back, and you weren't able to give it or get it. But now you've got the Knight of Cups. So this guy here, knights always reach their destination. They're very smart. They plan things out. They're not pages. They're not young. They're not, of course, kings yet, but this Knight of Cups, he thinks things through very thoroughly. He's very smart, and he makes his plan. It might take him a minute to get there, so you may have been waiting for this for which feels like a while, but once he's there, and he's offering his love. And so then then that is you. You're also the Pisces, which is the water energy. So you maybe be the one offering love, but you have a Queen of Cups now. So the person that you're offering love to possibly could already have children, or be just someone that is really maternal, where you might think, this is the person I want to have children with. I don't know your age or anything like that, but actually you did tell me your age. So anyways, I don't remember it. Sorry. But it could be someone that you feel is very maternal, very loving, very kind, just makes you feel really, really special. Or that could be your energy you're portraying towards them. But it's just all about the loving, kind, gentle, maternal, motherly. So there could be an age difference again. They could be older than you, or you can be younger than them. Since she's the female, I'm thinking maybe you are interested in someone that's older than you, but you never know. Okay, and so I just keep wanting more clarity. I'm like, well, tell me more about who these this knight and queen are. And then, so I get the Lovers and the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is about having many choices, and the Lovers is about making a choice. But it's also Gemini energy, and it's also about love, of course, lovers, and real love, real good, like true, lasting, meaningful love that feels like it's been ordained and given to you as a gift from the heavens and the gods. And they have the sun behind them, and that's like some clarity and love and wishes being fulfilled, and everything being like a gift. And so so you'll probably have to make a choice to choose which love, what you want, because here you have the Seven of Cups. So now we go back to your dating site that you're joining or did join, and Or maybe you're going to join a church kind of singles group or something like that. I don't know what you do and what you're into or anything at all. It doesn't have to be a dating site, but you might be going somewhere where there's other people. I feel like you're going to go somewhere where you have options, meet different people, and but you just have to, like these cups, if you really look at them, most of the offers in this cup aren't really something that you want. All that glitters isn't gold. So you might have a lot of offers coming your way, and this is where your self-love is going to come into place. You're going to pick the offers that best resonate for you and your soul and that serve you well. I have to let my dog outside. I'm sorry, else he's just going to keep ringing the bell the whole time. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Be right back. Wintertime here, so I can't leave the door open. It's freezing. Okay, sorry about that. I always say I'll try and edit it out, but I don't really, because, I mean, I try, but I know I'm not going to be able to because it's never worked once. I don't know how to do it. It always ends up wanting to make it 2 separate videos, so I erase it. So anyways, okay, so we're back to be careful of your choices, and don't just jump into a choice because they're paying attention to you. You jump into a choice because you think that you both have something to offer each other and that will be good for your future and that will be something you want long term. Nikki, you're going to have to wait a minute. Now my other dog's going towards the door. Okay, so then I wanted some more clarity. Who are your choices going to be? Now that you have all these choices, what's going on about that? And so it's interesting how this plays out. So we have here the Leo card. So this is a fire sign, Leo. And this is, so I was trying to ask about the signs. So first time we got is Leo. I'm going to show it to you how we have it. Okay, so you have Leo. And then you have Libra. But in between, you have Two of Wands. And Two of Wands is about making choices. So, look, I told you the last two, the Lovers, the Seven of Cups, these two cards were both about having to make choices. It's choices that serve you. And so this is your soul lesson right now, is you need to learn to make choices that are serving you for your future, that are going to make you happy. And you might be doing that already, but that's part of your lesson. And so, okay, so we have the Leo card. This is, and this could be just about strength and having what you need to persevere, but I'm asking about who are your choices, and we got a Leo. Okay, remember I said there's a lot of fire coming up here throughout the reading. And then we also have the Libra, and this is the Knight of Swords, someone coming in, rushing in too really quickly, and sometimes recklessly. And then they come, and then they go, and they change their mind as soon as they get there. And so, so I thought, well, that's interesting. This card was over here. I have no idea how it got over there. I don't know what I did. Okay, and so you have your choices of your Leo, the Libra, and then the next card that was there is the Empress. She is the Taurus card. So now we have fire, air, and earth. And that's what kept coming up here. I'm like, I think you have a choice of 3 people coming up. It feels like there's just going to be, so you might have a Leo, a Libra, and a Taurus. Or it could just be a fire sign, an air sign, or an earth sign. A fire sign is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. An air sign is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And an earth sign is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But all of these are the major cards that represent this actual sign. So this actually represents Leo. This actually represents Libra. And this one actually represents Taurus. So I thought, well, that's interesting. And so in between them is your card of needing to make a choice. And that you have the choice, and it's up to you to choose the path best for you. So the universe is going to go ahead and offer you some different options. And then the bottom card at the bottom, like for this, because I just pull them my way as I'm asking, okay, when they choose, now what? And then you get the Six of Cups. So you started with the Six of Cups with an offer being rejected, and you felt like it was your soulmate, and you were like not nobody was feeling the same way back necessarily earlier with your Aries sign. But now we have the Six of Cups as an outcome for one of these cards up here that are coming into play, the Leo, or the air sign, the fire sign, or the earth sign. And so now you have Six of Cups, and you're going to realize, because we have lots of soulmates out there, and some are there to stay, some are there to just teach us lessons, some are like twin flames. So maybe you might have even known this person for many years, someone that you knew before, dated before, or someone that was in your childhood, and just someone that it goes back. But it might be just a feeling of when you meet this person, you realize it was meant to be, kind of just right from the start, feeling really good. Okay, I'm so sorry. My dog already wants back in. I'll hurry, I promise. I'm really sorry. But it distracts me when he's scratching on the door. I have a hard time focusing. I think he's trying to get my other dog to come out and play. Here, go outside. Go outside. Come on. Come. Come. I'm sorry. Go. Okay. I have a husky and a German shepherd. The husky loves the cold and wants to be out there in the snow and expects the German shepherd to come take naps on the snow and do stuff. And then the German shepherd's like, no. So they play this little game at the door, and it drives me crazy, but I have to let them do it because that's what they do. It makes them happy. Okay, so anyways, you're bringing in someone that's going to feel like a soulmate that you have known for many years, or it's someone possibly that you have already known for many years. But either way, when you meet them, you're going to have that feeling. Okay, and then I wanted to know more because I'm never satisfied. So I wanted to know, when will you meet this person? Where are you going to meet them? And then I'm like, come on, just tell me who it's going to be. So when are you going to meet them? You get the Queen of Cups. Here is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is your energy, but that's not what it's about. We wanted to know when. June 11th to July 11th is the date on the Queen of Cups. So this summer, between June and July, you're going to meet someone that's going to, you're probably maybe going to just, I don't know if that's when you're first going to meet them, or that's when it's going to come, like where you realize that's going to be, the love offer starts coming from them. And then I'm like, where are they going to meet them? And we got the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles are about work and money and finances. And so, and this person here, so, okay, you might be their boss. They might be your boss. I have no idea what kind of career or job you do, but the King of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles. He doesn't really have a boss. And so I'm guessing it's someone who, like, maybe you're going to come across someone who runs their own company or something like that. Because also the Queen of Cups is her and her counterpart, the King of Cups, which is you, are successful, entrepreneurial, new company, new kind of thing like that, very creative. And so you might meet someone who you do some sort of non-traditional work with them of some sort. And this right here is an apprentice, and so it might be even volunteer work that you do. Hey, I think you did say you volunteer, because this is about, or it might be you're taking on a new apprenticeship, or you're training someone something new along that line, but I feel like you're going to meet someone through work. And then I wanted to know, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? And so then come on, I'm like, I'm not really getting a clear answer, because you're going to have to make the choice. We have Ace of Wands. That's, once again, the fire sign. You already had that one there too. Someone that makes you feel passionate, fiery, like just like you look at them and you think, ooh, they're really beautiful. And they feel the same about you, and you just kind of want to, like, you just can't wait to be around them. You feel like they're really passionate and fiery when you're around them. And then you have Judgment, which is an air sign. So, and Judgment's about being able to see things clearly. Judgment Day, think about, like in the Bible when they talk about Judgment Day, and all of a sudden the skies open, the horns blow. That's what's being projected in this picture right here. And all of a sudden on Judgment Day, everything that was kept a mystery is now revealed, and you understand everything, and you see why it was what it is. But that's air signs. So we have fire, air, and earth. Once again, Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles, we've had her before. She's independent. Remember, we had her already over here. And she's about earning her own, standing her own. She's well grounded. She likes to be out in nature. She's kind of loving in a weirded way kind of thing. Like she's not necessarily, she's independent. It's not that she's not loving, but it might be someone that's pretty independent and stuff. But I don't know that that's even about her energy or who she is, because this is just about the earth, fire, and air once again. So, but then I'm like, well, give me one more card. And then I got Ten of Pentacles. So Ten of Pentacles is about happy home life, happy everything that you've been wanting all together, your whole life. I'm going to take a drink real quick. You come home and you feel like you have everything you need. I think you had it already somewhere in here because I feel like I already described it. But it's just about having, everything that makes you feel content in life. And whatever it is that you feel gives you your pentacles is what it is. So whatever you choose is gonna be it, and it's gonna be like this is a relationship that's being blessed. I always feel like this is the elders watching over them from above. These people are dancing and happy. They have their puppies, their children in the background, that kind of thing. And so whatever it is that you're moving towards, it probably might be the earth sign. I don't know that, but whoever it is going to make you feel really grounded, secure, and stable. And so, excuse me, my throat, I've been doing so many readings and it's wintertime and it just gets dry. So I have a few, also I wanted to pull a couple other cards, just angel advice cards. And I pulled a card, got clarity, and then pulled another card and got clarity, and I got two clarities. So the first card that we pulled is the soulmate card. It says yes. Wait, this isn't the first card, I'm sorry. The second card we had the two cards. The first card we pulled was unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And this is when I was pulling this card, was when we were getting the read on this. I pulled this card as at the end to see like as your outcome kind of card. So this is a advice card for the situation you're in. The next card is an advice card for what's coming up for you. So right now in the situation you're in, it's unrequited love. That means that, both sides aren't feeling exactly the same. And then you also have the Tower. And so the Tower, this is the clarifying card for the unrequited love. I thought, way to be brutal, universe, but I guess they want you to know that they love you very much and you deserve love, and you need to find someone who loves you back just as much, in that kind of situation. So this situation has to come to an end. It has probably already ended, and if not, the way you feel about and think about it all the time, you're gonna change your mindset. You're gonna just see it as a whole new way, and it's gonna crumble down the way you're feeling about it right now. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I wish I could say, yes, this is gonna be the one, but I want to be honest with you 100%. I think that you're wasting your time pursuing this avenue because there's something better for you. And like I said, you're going to find them probably in a group or something like that, where you're meeting more people. I would think a dating site or something, but it could be like I said, some kind of groups at church or something. I don't know what you do on your spare time. Okay, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So now out of this situation, the end, after you've go ahead and release this, have the Tower moment, your two death cards, you get all your aces coming in, and now whoever's coming in is, yes, this is your soulmate. So here's going to be your answer. I pulled two cards, and look what we got. And so this is about... I wanted to know, I did say who and where. I'm like, how are they going to meet them, and where are they going to come across them, and like, how are they going to know it's their soulmate and stuff. And so both of these are earth energy. So this is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo once again, but also it's about working and working together on something. So maybe you're going to work on a project together, maybe with some other people, and you're going to come together, and you're going to come into the project, like they're going to bring a new energy to the project, or you are, or it's a brand new project you're just starting that you're hoping is going to bring money to you or money to others. And this is something you're just like passionate about, but you're going to work with others on it. So I feel like maybe you'll meet this person through some sort of work project or some sort of, well, you did say you volunteer. This could definitely be a volunteering project, but I don't feel like you're not going to get paid out of it. I do feel like there's going to be some money for you, like it's going to help to steady your foundation. It might not be money, but it could be something that goes towards like your career later because you're doing this, and so now you're, apprenticing on that or something. But it looks you may have an air sign coming. I'm sorry, an earth sign as who you choose. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the decks real quick. I forgot to check them out. Okay, we have the Three of Wands. So this is about you have made a choice. You're making a choice. Look, there's 1, 2, 3, earth, wind, and fire, just like I was saying. But you've already made the choice at this point. And once you've made the choice and you do it, then your ship is going to come in. Everything you want is going to happen. This is fire energy here. So, but it's just about you've made the choice. Now you're just waiting for it to happen. So you're probably going to make your choice to walk away from this and choose to allow something new. And now you're just letting it unfold and letting it unroll. And you know the universe is going to bring it towards you. I want you to know that because they really do have something good in store for you. And you need to just know that and believe it and wait for it and be open-minded. Look what we have here. Taurus, the Hierophant, Earth sign. Wow, you got Taurus's card twice. She has the Empress and the Hierophant. Those are her two cards. So maybe, look, you're going to make your choice and wait for it to come in. And it looks like you're going to make a choice of possibly the Earth sign, like I said, and it might be a Taurus. So maybe you'll meet them through work, which makes sense. Tauruses are really hard workers. They really, they're good at saving money and budgeting and doing all that when they need to. They're also good at spending and being extravagant if they're allowed to. But if they need to be budgeting or anything, they're quite good at that. So it looks like you do have something really great coming in your path. Excuse my hair. Like I said, it's winter and it's just what it is. But you do. It's just time to kind of let something go and let something new come in. But I don't see at all the Aries in your future at all. Like, not really. Sorry. But it's possible. But at this time, you'll choose something else, do something different. I don't know if that the Aries will ever be back or not. But at this time, there's something great coming for you. So look for a Taurus, I'm thinking. But could be air and earth, or air and fire too, but I'm thinking those are going to just be options you have, people you're talking to, offers you have. Maybe you'll go out on a few, like, meet a few, talk to a few, and then you'll narrow it down and it'll work out for you. So keep me posted, let me know, and thank you for letting me read for you. You have a great day. Bye.